When will it end? I don't know. But I'll say oneness. Let's say the ever. I don't even know what to call it. The ever presence of being here. It's just something else. I was gonna get into this more so on the hike, but just I need to think. No. I need to set goals, obtainable goals, which will bring me to not a higher state of living, but a better financial status of living, where I can do this whenever, not whenever, but hopefully, well, actually, yeah, maybe whenever, maybe once a month, twice a month, shoot, and then, within some time, let's say, how do you say, what's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? I need a 10-year plan or a 5-year plan. However long it may take to not retire, but like I said, higher financial status. Because we haven't even gotten to Friday, the holy day, but just today, it makes me want to, I should say this another way, but this first thing that came to mind, go harder, go stronger. Look, we have the technology here. Make you stronger, faster, bigger. We will see. I used to watch old westerns when I was younger. I'm now 33. But when I was younger, I used to watch westerns and be like, why do they sit at the campfire and sit and talk? Like, I don't get it. Now I get it. I used to also watch all those westerns and be like, I guess a good amount of westerns are Southwest, filmed in the Southwest, excuse me. I know a lot of good movies are filmed in Arizona, but you got Texas, Nevada. It's hot in those places, more places too, but when the cowboys would be, quote unquote cowboys, or anyone, well no, cowboys, yeah, because they always wear a lot of stuff. They would be at the fire, or they would be on horseback. They would always have denim, like jeans and what do you call those? I forget the name of it, but they would always be dressed heavily. And I'm like, what? Why are they dressed heavily? They're in the desert. But if you're not too familiar with it, with being in the desert, or I guess probably most places that are nature out and about, it's hot or it's cool or manageable in the daytime, but when the sun goes down, it's cold. Yeah, I don't know why I just thought of that, but yeah. Gosh. All right. See you later. Until the next time I have another moment of thought, moment of clarity. Peace. Peace. Hello. Greetings. Whatever. No disrespecting whatever, but whichever you choose. I don't know what time it is right now. This alligator Jupiter is burning at a really slow pace. I don't know how some other woods match up, but this is a slow burning wood. I like it. I was thinking, I keep thinking, all I'm doing is thinking. I was looking up at the stars, and I feel so bad that I can't film them and put them on a video, because it took my thought process somewhere else, because I was thinking, these are the most stars I've ever seen by my eyes, not by television or internet or pictures or whatever. I won't even guess. I mean, we all know there's countless amount of stars that are seen or unseen by the human eye, but man, I was like, again, what's out there? But then my thought process changed from, why am I worrying about what's out there when everything I need is right here on this plane, this terrain, this terra, this earth? And I'm like, well, what do I need? Okay, shelter, food, clothing, good health, supplements for good health. Try to stay in shape, take care of myself, take care of the people I love, take care of people who love me, or care. It gotta be love, just basic care. It's so hard to find basic care, genuine basic care. Or shoot, it's hard to find a genuine person. Even if the person genuine, I don't want to keep using that word, honestly likes me or doesn't like me, or honestly doesn't care or does care. And I'm like, alright, so that's what I need. I'm like, well, what do other people need? I know I can't answer that question. Or what do I want? And I'm like, okay, what do I want? Okay, we can get into that. Well, I want a nice house, maybe two. I want something where I make my finance, so it'll be probably something in the city, metropolitan, well, at least well-populated area. But then I want something out here in the woods, in the wilderness, and you don't have to be like super, what do you call it? Not out, boondocks. What's the word? It doesn't have to be far-reaching from other people, far-reaching from other civilization, but somewhere peaceful, quiet. Okay, what else would I want? I would want, a 4x4 Jeep truck. I want a nice car. I probably want a dirt bike. I want a dog, of course. Pit bull, Rottweiler, Staffordshire Terrier, miniature Schnauzer, boxer. The list goes on for that. I want a nice little savings for if anything happens to me, or again, people you care about, people you love, and vice versa. And it was like, okay, well, what else would I want? I was like, oh, well, I would want to teach the knowledge that I have to someone, anyone, who ever hear me, because it's a waste not to pass this on to someone. And if it's just for the reason not to make my mistakes, because there's going to be mistakes people make, like a person's friend or child or what have you. oh, look at that. But they don't have to make the same mistakes. Like this gentleman from, I believe he was from Jamaica years ago, at one of my many jobs I had in my life. He said, you don't have to pay to learn. Like, he was training me, and he's like, I'm gonna teach you how to do it, and I'm gonna teach you the right way first, and then I'm gonna teach you the shortcuts. But I gotta teach you the right way before I teach you the shortcuts. But you don't have to make mistakes and then pay for them to learn from it. I can show you how people make mistakes, and then you don't have to make it. But either way, it was good for him, or now that I look at it, it's good for me to teach you, and not to make it sound like I don't know, selfish or all about me. But I don't have to live with the guilt of not informing you. Like, I informed you of this. Now you made the decision. You're responsible for yourself. So I'm like, all right. I got a lot of wants anyway, so we can just keep going with the wants. A nice lady. What more? I want my neighbors to be prosperous, happy. I would like to live in a nice community, for sure. Skip the. I'm gonna try to use any foul language, quote unquote. Skip all that and just live until this shell, this body, turns back into dust, goes back into the earth, and hopefully my kids, nephews, they'll take whatever I was able to give them and live a easier life. Life is here I am talking about what life is at 33, but life is short, and life is I can't think of a word. Life is a word I can't perceive. It's the best word I could try to come up with. So why not waste it? Why not enjoy it? Why not enjoy it with the people around you? Because there will be hard times, ups and downs, roller coasters. You know what I mean? If you get the concept. So whatever I can do to help another person is what I need to do. Following the law, good principles, morals. All the things a person may try to live by, their own perceived character. How does that say? They say, how does it go? Look at that. I live by a code of my own invention, but a code nonetheless. Right? So I'm like, all right, but okay. So how can I help the community locally, countywide, statewide, continent-wide? Well, I answered that question before, thinking to myself, try to live respectfully, try to live within the law, try to be a good person, again, keeping in full with morals, ethics, principles, love, peace, truth, freedom, justice, But what future is out there for the world? That's what I was thinking about when I looked up at the stars, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, it all depends on what some people, or a good majority of people, want to do. If they're all like in the, I guess, collective state of mind, or all aiming at the same goal, because there is no limit. Their only limit is the limit, I guess, of what the perceived limits are for physics and how am I gonna say this right? The only limit is what a person can imagine. You know, like they say the sky's the limit, like it is the limit. Like there is no limit. What you can imagine is what you can achieve through, I guess, setting goals. I would say setting up a plan, putting together I don't say plot, a plan. Plan's better because everything is it's all, well, you have in you instincts, or what do you call it? I don't know what to call it. I'm drawing a blank here. Okay, you know when you come out of the womb, the woman, okay, now your body knows, okay, now my lungs have to breathe. Okay, now I have to breathe. All right, my heart rate is going to pump. It's going to work at a, what do you call it? Frequency, work at a rhythm to pump blood through my body. It's innate. Certain things are in you. When you reach, I guess, puberty, or I guess it's puberty. You see a woman, and your body has chemical reactions which makes things you didn't know were able to do things. It's in you, right? So when I was looking at the stars, it's like, well, the only limit is the stars. There is no limit. So whatever a person learns, they can take that, they can master it, and they can do whatever they were going to do. Like, we all are, or most people, well, I think all people are judged by their ability to learn. Like a dog, you judge the smartness of a dog on the ability of how fast or how many times it takes them to learn something. Like, I think a poodle is the smartest, considered to be the smartest dog, because they learn things a low amount of repetition. Like, okay, it takes a poodle, you have to teach the poodle 5 times to roll over, and they'll get it when you say roll over. Now another dog, it may take 30 to 40 times. Now sometimes, you know, I take myself 30 to 40 times to learn something and master it. But once you master it, it's in you. It's nothing. I got this, right? So just going through school, university, college, or any liberal arts, or hey, martial arts, or whatever. Repetition is the mother of learning. So there is no limit. Only question is how many people learn it, how many people master it, and where they take it. Like, are the country, quote unquote, where I live, there's no limit. There's no limit to the potential that we have. And it's like, it's open, it's wide open, it's open. Like, you can go through the clothes you're wearing right now. If it's not made here, there's an opening for someone to produce it here. Your car, I don't know, the keys on your keychain. A lot of food, canned, frozen. It's all coming from other places when it all could be made here. And it's like, oh, if people were to master that and set up businesses, co-ops, farms, ranches, there would be no limit to the wealth. Think globally, buy locally. If we were to think on some, or start to think in that type of a direction, there is no limit. Like, I know only time will tell where we, as a whole, will go, but there is literally no limit. Like, the world doesn't have, was quote unquote, I'm paraphrasing here, like speaking in parables, the world doesn't have to explode for us to learn that we have no limits. We just have to apply it, apply learning procedure, master it, teach more people. Okay, we got this field master, let's go on to something else, you know. Okay, we've rebuilt, quote unquote, rebuilt or elevated our city. Okay, let's go county. Oh, the county's good. Okay, let's go state, quote unquote. Okay, let's go country. So on and so forth. Okay, where do we go now? Well, look to the stars, right? Where you want to go? Right? And I was thinking, I was like, damn, well, now I'm getting, oh, excuse me. I said a curse word. That's actually a curse word. I apologize. I'm like, all right. Now I'm getting into movies and stuff like Man of Steel, when Jor-El was at the council of some kind. I think it was a council or a hearing or something. And he's like, well, I think the counselors to the effect said, so what do you want us to do, El? And he's like, look to the stars like our forefathers did. Like, there is no limit. Now, to solve the problems most people face in the world, I mean, we can just talk economics, finance, the quote-unquote money that you don't have or is getting taken away. If we focus I don't know, a different route, a different plan, a different plot, then there's no limit. It's wide open. Like, I look up at the sky and it's like, it's wide open. Like, here I am looking at it from a different angle than, say, if I was in Phoenix, Arizona, because you don't get to see all these stars. And it's like straight up, wow. And I'm like, all right, I actually should chalk it. Like, I'm waiting for this fire to go out so I can call it a night. And I'm like, dang, should I call it a night? Because I'm supposed to hike tomorrow, or should I hop in a car and drive? Because I just want to see these stars at an even higher elevation. Like, I'm getting blocked by the surrounding mountains, but I don't know. I just thought I'd share that. You know, a million things run through my mind when I'm with nature. So with that, I'm gonna say peace. Hopefully I'm not talking too loud. I got neighbors and camping out, so peace.